Samia Suluhu Hassan country, after Sylvie Kinigi in Burundi and Agathe Uwilingiyimana in Rwanda. A native of Zanzibar, Suluhu served as a minister in the semi-autonomous region during the administration of President Amani Karume. She served as the Member of Parliament for Makunduchi constituency from 2010 to 2015 and was the Minister of State in the Vice President's Office for Union Affairs from 2010 to 2015. In 2014, she was elected as the Vice Chairperson of the Constituent Assembly tasked with the drafting of the country's new constitution. She became Tanzania's first female vice president following the 2015 general election, after being elected on the CCM ticket with President Magufuli. Suluhu and Magufuli were re-elected to a second term in 2020. She briefly served as the second female interim head of state in the EAC 27 years after Sylvie Kinigi of Burundi, spanning a period around the end of the year 1993. Suluhu was born on the 27th of January 1960 in the Sultanate of Zanzibar. She completed her secondary education in 1977 and began working. Subsequently, she pursued a number of short courses on a part-time basis. In 1986, she graduated from the Institute of Development Management with an advanced diploma in public administration. Between 1992 and 1994, she attended the University of Manchester and earned a postgraduate diploma in economics. In 2015, she obtained her MSc in Community Economic Development via a joint program between the Open University of Tanzania and the Southern New Hampshire University. After her secondary school education, she was employed by the Ministry of Planning and Development as a clerk. Upon graduation with her public administration degree, she was employed on a project funded by the World Food Programme. In 2000, she decided to run for public office. She was elected as a special seat member to the Zanzibar House of Representatives and was appointed a minister by President Amani Karume. She was the only high-ranking woman minister in the cabinet and was looked down on by her male colleagues because of her gender. She was re-elected in 2005 and was reappointed as a minister in another portfolio. In 2010, she sought election to the National Assembly, standing in the parliamentary constituency of Makunduchi and winning by more than 80%. President Jakaya Kikwete appointed her as the Minister of State for Union Affairs. In 2014, she was elected as the Vice Chairperson of the Constituent Assembly tasked with drafting the country's new constitution. In July 2015, CCM's presidential nominee John Magufuli chose her as his running mate for the 2015 election, making her the first female running mate in the party's history. On the 5th of November 2015, she subsequently became the first female vice president in the history of the country upon Magufuli's victory in the election. Both Magufuli and Suluhu were re-elected for a second 5-year term on the 28th of October 2020. On the 17th of March 2021, Suluhu announced that Magufuli had died after a long illness. Magufuli had not been seen in public since late February. She was sworn in as his successor on the 19th of March 2021 and will serve the balance of Magufuli's second 5-year term. The delay in the start of her term came because the Constitution of Tanzania explicitly requires the Vice President to take the presidential oath before ascending to the presidency. Opposition leaders had expressed concern about a possible vacuum when the 18th of March passed without Suluhu being sworn in. Upon her swearing in, Suluhu became Tanzania's first female president. She is also the first Zanzibari to hold the post, and the third Muslim after Ali Hassan Mwinyi and Jakaya Kikwete. She also became one of 2 serving female heads of state in Africa, alongside Ethiopia's Sahle-Work Zewde. Under the constitution, since she took office with more than 3 years remaining in Magufuli's term, she will only be eligible for 1 full term in her own right. In 1978, Suluhu married Hafi Amir, at present a retired agricultural officer. They have 4 children. Her daughter Wanu Hafi Amir, the couple's second child, is a special seat member of the Zanzibar House of Representatives.